Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel on YouTube. It's been a while since I posted a video. Welcome to 10 Things channel. 10 things about the Bible, 10 things you need to do to improve your life, 10 things that God wants you to learn. Today we are learning another set of 10 things. We are doing a bit of marriage series. Our last video was on 10 things the Bible says about divorce. And today we are learning things or 10 signs that you are not ready for marriage. Yes, you heard me right. 10 signs that you are not ready for marriage. If you answer these, no, you are not matured, you are not ready, you don't have the temperament for marriage. Now, this is the first sign that you're not ready for marriage. The first sign that you're not ready for marriage is simple and should be the obvious one. You can't seem to be satisfied by one man or by one woman emotionally. You can't seem to be with one person for a while, for a long time. You can't seem to commit to one person. If you have this problem, you are not ready for marriage. Because marriage, according to the Bible, is between a man and a woman. So you are not ready for marriage. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing that you're not ready for marriage, second sign, is that you believe marriage should benefit you more than your partner. If you believe that the marriage you're going in is for your benefit, much more than your partner, then you are not ready for marriage. In fact, it's a dangerous mind to make. It's a dangerous mindset to have because most of the time, the only time marriage works is when you are prepared to do more for your partner than even your partner is ready to do for you. So that's the second sign that you are not ready for marriage. The third sign that you're not ready for marriage is that you believe marriage should help you take care of your weaknesses, um, and that your partner should be strong enough to accommodate your weaknesses. Now, if you think marriage should be this rescue mission where you acquire for yourself this superhuman who will just bear with all your infirmities whilst you go along and just do what you like, then you're not ready for marriage. You hear people say things like, I'm not so good in prayer, so I need a man that will be doing the praying. I easily get angry, so I need a man that can accommodate me. Or they ask for me, I like shopping, so I need a man that can buy things for me. Sister, you're not ready for marriage. I'm telling you, that's a sure sign you are not. Get into marriage and it won't last. Now, the very fourth sign that you're not ready for marriage is that you can't take a major decision without the input of your parents. You are old, you've been out of school, it's good to take counsel from your parents. But if during the state of courtship and you are still in a situation where unless your parents make an input, you cannot take a decision, you are not ready for marriage. Your state of mind is like that when you marry, you still have to be consulting your parents. In fact, there'll be a third set of people, your parents, I mean, in your marriage. And because they have gone through their own experiences, they have gone through their unique challenges, their input may not suit your situation. That is why you and your spouse or your partner, or you and your would be, would need to be able to take decisions together. It is a first surest sign that you are meant for each other. If you cannot decide together on things, it is a first sure sign that you are not meant for each other because two people can only work together except they be agreed. So you need to be agreed before you can work with somebody, and it comes from taking decisions together. So that's another sign. That is, I think, the fourth sign that you're not ready for marriage. The fifth sign that you're not ready for marriage is that you can't forgive when offended. You're the type of person that harbors, nurtures, grows offense until it has become this monstrosity in your life, until it has become such a big deal. Once you're offended, you don't let go. You keep mentioning it for days and weeks. If you think that is bad, wait till you get into marriage, where offense is very common. That means that the marriage will not go even beyond 6 months. You need to be able to forgive and you need to be able to do it on a regular basis to a person you love and trust. Otherwise, you are not ready for marriage. If you cannot forgive somebody you trust and respect, then you're not ready for marriage. So that is the fifth reason that you're not ready for marriage. The sixth reason that you're not ready for marriage is that you are bothered by the extended family system. In fact, for you, marriage, especially the women, for you, marriage is your parents and his parents and the two of you. That is the marriage. No, no, no. They are brothers, they are sisters, at least who are also there. I'm not even talking about cousins, but at least they are brothers and sisters who also have children and the rest, who also have husbands and wives. And then they are your brothers and sisters. So if your heart cannot accommodate at least your husband, your wife to be, and their family, then you are not ready for marriage. If your idea of a family is just two, four, six, seven, eight people, then you cannot marry because there's no single marriage where the entire extended families of the two of you are just about eight people. No, you must be ready for more than that, especially those of us in the developing world. You must be ready for that. There's no way you can just marry somebody and just have himself and his parents. No, there will be siblings and the rest. And even in now most cases there will be friends too. Friends who are as close as brothers or sisters who will also be around that you go and inherit as part of the relationship. Now, so that is the seventh reason, or if I got it right, the sixth reason why um you are not ready for marriage. Now, the seventh reason why you're not ready for marriage is that you believe marriage is for childbearing only. Indeed, your idea of marriage is that it should necessarily and it should immediately produce children. If you have this concept of marriage, then you are not ready for marriage because you do not know what causes infertility. They are buried, and for some instances, they are even unknown. So, no matter what checks you do before marriage, you're unknown. There are many instances where people have been married for decades where there's no prognosis on why they are not having children, where both couples are fine. So if your idea of marriage is for children exclusively, then you are not ready for marriage. So the eighth reason why you are not ready for marriage is that um, your current income cannot take care of you alone. Even you alone, you cannot take care of yourself. How can you take care of a wife and then subsequently children? If your income cannot take care of you alone, you are not ready for marriage. You may say, well, my wife or my husband's income is going to come to take care of. You see, that is the illusion I talked about earlier. Once you get married, you have become responsible in the eyes of society, which means that society will come knocking for help. And here I mean at least your parents, his parents, their siblings, your siblings will come knocking for help. So you need more than what takes care of you, and he needs more than what takes care of him for you to be able to take care of each other and the responsibilities that will come along. So if your income cannot take care of you alone, sorry, you're not ready for marriage. Then that was nine. We have I think eight or nine. We have the other one. My dear, if you believe that the man you married, you know him inside and out before the marriage, you are not ready for marriage. If you think that the woman you want to marry, there's not a secret she can pull in a marriage. There's not a stunt she can pull that you didn't expect in a marriage. Then you're not ready for marriage. No matter how long you've dated your wife, your husband, they will still surprise you during the marriage. And if your mind is not, you know, open to that, then you're not married. You're not ready for marriage. In fact, your marriage will not last. Your marriage will not last. So that is the ninth reason why you're not ready for marriage. Oh, the tenth one is a pretty tough one. The tenth one. If the person you want to marry, Your love for the person does not go beyond the person's appearance. If you can love somebody beyond appearance, you are definitely not ready for marriage. Appearance will attract you. There'll be a click, there'll be this chemistry, and there'll be these hormones raging here and there. But over time, changes will come, aging will happen, sicknesses will come in, accidents may occur, and the rest. And the only way you can maintain a marriage is when your love for the person has gone beyond skin deep. If your love for the person is not gone beyond skin deep, I'm sorry, you're not ready for marriage. So these are the 10 reasons why you are not ready for marriage. If these things are raging in your life, in your heart, and in the relationship, please stop, sit back, reevaluate, pray. You're not ready for marriage. Because the only reason we marry is because we cannot do without the person you have met. Is that you cannot imagine your life without that person. Is that in spite of everything, you still want to be with that person. Is that you can see your life decades ahead with that person. It's because you can share your life with that person. It's because that person makes you want to live and live for greatness. It's because that person inspires you. It's because that person is a wind beneath your wings. It's because that person it pushes you. Those are the reasons why we marry. Not because the person is the most perfect looking person. That person will not remain that perfect any longer. Indeed, there are many ways people look perfect nowadays without really being perfect anyway. So these are my 10 reasons for you why you are not ready for marriage. If you have any of these things bothering you, you can comment down there in the comment section. You can share with me your own 10 reasons. And I say, God bless you for being here. God bless you for visiting 10 things and learning 10 reasons, 10 signs why you should hold on if you are not yet married and have these things. You should hold on before you marry. God bless you. Shalom. Peace.